Today topic is gamma integral. Gamma integral. Let us know about the concept of the gamma integral is as follows. One is indefinite integral. Number two, the proper definite integral. Number three, improper definite integral. Indefinite integral, there is no limit at all. Limits are not given, then indefinite integral. Example, integral a to the power of minus t dt. Limits are not given. Lower limit, upper limits are not given. Therefore, indefinite integral. Next one is proper definite integral. Example, limit vary from 0 to 1. 0 to 1 e to the power of minus t dt. Next, improper definite integral. Example, integral limit vary from 0 to infinity e to the power of minus t dt. First, we have to take indefinite integral e to the power of minus t dt. Limits are not given. Proper definite integral, limits are 0 to 1. Lower limit is 0, upper limit is 1 e to the power of minus t dt. Improper definite integral is 0 to infinity e to the power of minus t dt. Now we are going to take gamma function in terms of the result using the following problems. Ex number 2.10. Sum number 1. Evaluate the following number 1. Gamma 4. We know that in a gamma integral, gamma of n plus 1 is equal to n factorial. N factorial means n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 and so on to 1. This is number 1 result. Number 2, gamma of 1 by 2 is root of pi. Number 3, improper definite integral 0 to infinity x to the power of n e to the power of minus ax dx is equal to n factorial divided by concept coefficient of x term is minus a. We have to take positive a to the power of n plus 1. These are the very important results for this exercise number 2.10 gamma integral. Now, given problem is gamma of 4. Gamma of 4 is equal to, using the first formula, gamma of n plus 1 is equal to n plus 1 minus 1 factorial, that is n factorial. In this case, 4 minus 1 factorial. 4 minus 1 factorial is 3 factorial is equal to 3 into 2 into 1 is equal to 6. Next, question number 2. Subdivision number 2 is easy one. Therefore, we have to take number 3. Integral 0 to infinity x to the power of 6 a to the power of minus mx a to the power of minus mx dx. Here n is equal to 6 a is equal to m. We know that integral 0 to infinity a to the power of minus ax x to the power of n dx is equal to n factorial divided by a to the power of n plus 1. In this case, a is m, n is 6. Therefore, integral 0 to infinity x to the power of 6 e to the power of minus mx is equal to 6 factorial divided by m power 6 plus 1 is equal to 6 factorial divided by m to the power of 7. Next, subdivision number 4. Integral 0 to infinity a to the power of minus 4x x to the power of 4 into dx. Let I is equal to 0 to infinity x to the power of 4 e to the power of minus 4x into dx. Here n is equal to 4, a is equal to 4. We know that integral 0 to infinity x to the power of n a to the power of minus ax is equal to into dx is equal to n factorial divided by a to the power of n plus 1. Using the formula 0 to infinity x to the power of 4 a to the power of minus 4x dx is equal to 4 factorial divided by 4 power 4 plus 1 is equal to 4 factorial divided by 4 to the power of 5. Next, subdivision number 4 is over. Subdivision number 5. Integral 0 to infinity a to the power of minus x by 2 x power 5 dx. Here n is equal to 5, a is equal to 1 by 2. Integral 0 to infinity a to the power of minus ax x to the power of n dx is equal to n factorial divided by a to the power of n plus 1. Apply the formula 0 to infinity a to the power of minus x by 2 x to the power of 5 into dx is equal to n is 5 factorial divided by 1 by 2 whole to the power of 5 plus 1 is equal to 5 factorial divided by 1 by 2 whole to the power of 6 is equal to 5 factorial divided by 1 divided by 2 to the power of 6. Next, question number 2. If f of x equal to x square a to the power of minus 2x x is greater than or equal to 0, then evaluate 0 otherwise. Then evaluate integral 0 to infinity f of x dx. Let f of x is equal to x square a to the power of minus 2x. X is greater than or equal to 0 and also taking 0 otherwise. Now integral 0 to infinity f of x dx, in this case x square a to the power of minus 2x dx is equal to, we know that integral 0 to infinity x to the power of n e to the power of minus ax dx is equal to n factorial divided by a to the power of n plus 1. Therefore 0 to infinity x square a to the power of minus 2x dx is equal to, in this case n is equal to 2, a is equal to 2. Apply, we get 2 factorial divided by 2 to the power of 2 plus 1 is equal to 2 factorial divided by 2 to the power of 3 is equal to 2 factorial means 2 into 1. 2 into 1. 2 to the power of 3. So 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to cancel. We get 1 divided by 4 is answer. Now we are going to take ex number 2.11. Evaluate ex number 2.1. Evaluate the following integral as the limit of the sum. Limit of the sum. Number 1, integral 0 to 1 x plus 1 no x plus 4 into dx. Let I is equal to integral x plus 4 into dx is 0 to 1. We know that integral a to b f of x dx is equal to limit x tending to infinity and h tending to 0, sum of h into f of a plus rh, or vary from 1 to n. Okay, in this case here lower limit a is equal to 0, upper limit b is equal to 1. H formula is b minus a divided by n is equal to 1 minus 0 divided by n. So h is equal to 1 by n. H is equal to 1 by n. In this case f of x is x plus 4. This is f of x. Okay, now we have to take the general formula f of a plus rh. F of a plus rh is f of now a plus rh is equal to f of a is 0. A is 0. So 0 plus r, h is 1 by n. F of r by n. F of r by n. F of r by n means x plus 4 is f of x. In this case the bracket is x, x plus 4. Here x is r by n. Therefore x plus 4. 4 means r by n plus 4. Bracket x plus 4. Now limit 0 to 1 x plus 4 dx is equal to limit n tending to infinity sum of, in this case h tending to 0, h tending to 0, sum of 1 by n r by h is 1 by n, r by n plus 4, r vary from 1 to n. This means limit n tending to infinity 1 by n into n is 1 by n into 1 by n. So 1 by n square, 1 by n square, sum of r is equal to 1 by n. Sum, distribute this. Next plus 4 by n, sum of 4 is outside the sum 1, r vary from 1 to n, is equal to limit n tending to infinity 1 by n square, r vary from 1 to n. Sum of n means n into n plus 1 divided by 2 formula, n into n plus 1 divided by 2 formula, plus 4 by n into last limit is n. So 1 plus 2 plus and so on to n, adding we get n. n cancelled. This case limit n tending to infinity 1 by n square, common n outside n, so n square of 1 plus 1 by n, distribute 1 n plus 1 is bracket, divided by 2 plus 4. Now n square cancelled, is equal to limit n tending to infinity 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 by n. Now apply n tending to infinity 1 by infinity 0, 1 by infinity is equal to 0. Therefore after application of limit we get 1 by 2 into 1 plus 0 is equal to 1 by 2. Here plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, 1 by 2 plus 4, taking LCM 1 plus 8 divided by 2 is equal to 9 divided by 2. Hence integral 0 to 1 x plus 4 into dx is equal to 9 divided by 2 is answer. Next, sum number 2. Sum number 2, x integral x dx, limit vary from 1 to 3, limit vary from 1 to 3. Let I is equal to integral 1 to 3 x dx. Now we know that integral a to b f of x dx is equal to limit n tending to infinity h tending to 0, sum of r vary from 1 to n h into f of a plus rh. Here n is equal to, here a is lower limit, a is equal to 1. Upper limit b is equal to 3. First find h. H is equal to b minus a divided by n is formula. Is equal to b. B is 3 minus 1 divided by n. B 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 divided by n is h. 2 divided by 1 is h. Next find f of a plus rh. F of a plus rh is equal to now f of a plus rh. A plus rh. A is 1. F of 1 plus r h is 2 divided by n is equal to f of 1 plus 2r divided by n. Now integral 1 to 3 x dx is equal to limit n tending to infinity h tending to 0 sum of r vary from 1 to n or vary from 1 to n 2 by n h is 2 by n, okay, into 1 plus 2r divided by n f of a plus rh, okay, is equal to limit n tending to infinity, there is no h, therefore omit h, n tending to infinity sum of r vary from 1 to n, distribute this 2 by n plus 4r divided by n square, 4r divided by n square. Now limit n tending to infinity sum of 2 by n is outside the sum, then sum of 1 n c r is equal to 1 to n plus sum of 4 by n square is common, constant, therefore 4 by n square sum of r is equal to 1 to n, r is equal to 1 to n is equal to limit n tending to infinity 2 by n tending to infinity 2 by n, sum of 1 is n plus 4 by n square, n into n plus 1 divided by 2 divided by 2 is equal to limit n tending to infinity n tending to infinity 2 plus n cancel, 2 plus 4 divided by n square, n is common, n square bracket 1 plus 1 by n divided by 2, n square cancel, so limit n tending to infinity 2 plus 4 into 1 plus 1 by n. Now apply n tending to infinity 2 plus 4 into 1 plus 1 by infinity is 0. Since 1 by infinity is equal to 0, is equal to 2 plus 4, here 2 cancelled, 2, so here 2, here 2, 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Hence integral 1 to 3 x dx is equal to 4. Today homework, ex number 2.10. Sum number 1, subdivision number 2. Ex number 2.11, sum number 3 and 4 is today homework. Study well.